Strategy games are organized narratives that allows a player to focus on clearing certain objectives, and once he does that, he keeps leveling up certain levels. That's why I want you to look at your life and anything you do in certain levels. Gamifying your life suggests that you put yourself in a position of certain level at certain tasks, whether that's reading, exercising, or even having better eating habits. The thought of considering your life in certain levels brings upon this certain type of excitement to getting mundane tasks done. It's like when you're playing games, as when you focus on objectives you have to complete to get to the next level. Once you are rewarded with different trophies or badges or however it's decided to be incentivized, consider each new skill you acquire as a certain level, because every single level signifies expertise and growth. Whether it's learning a new language, becoming an expert in a new sport, or considering a new pastime, you gain the ability and confidence to take on even larger tasks with each level you achieve. You level up in life when you gain new knowledge and experiences, just like you would in a game where you learn new skills and abilities. Consider this: every single time you come to an obstacle and you overcome it, you technically level up because you're overcoming the situation and allowing yourself to develop even mentally or even physically depending on what the situation is. Gamify your life allows you to turn those dull and boring things into very entertaining objectives that you can complete for yourself. Let me tell you about a personal skill that I leveled up by gamifying it in my own mindset. For example, growing up, I was never really much of a reader. My attention span was not very good. I was never able to focus on reading pages of a book. It seemed so boring to me. I understood that the more you read books, the more you focus on the words, the more your attention span increases and you're allowed to level up your skill of focus. Reading was one of those things so boring to me and I found it so hard to do. However, I knew it was valuable for me to increase my attention span and get the knowledge I require from the books that I read. Basically, a person that went from never reading books, I started reading as much as I could, and now I try to read one book a week. 2 years ago when I picked up reading books, at the start I was very slow at reading. I couldn't focus too much. I found it really boring. However, with practice, with leveling up and reading more and more, increasing my focus, I was able to level up the skill of focus and attention on this particular item. And then reading books have now become my favorite hobby. I absolutely love reading books, and honestly the amount of value I've gotten from leveling up a skill and looking at it in a more of a gamified way of reading books, for example, like reading or anything you do it is a skill. Like, you could literally, me sitting in front of this camera right now talking to you and trying to get better at talking is me trying to level up a particular skill that I'm trying to improve my confidence on camera or be more entertaining on camera. That's the thing. Everything in life should be looked at as leveling up or a level that you're currently at. For example, you could be reading a book and you're not that great at reading. However, you could be a level 1. See yourself reading for a month, read for 2 months, you're a level 2, level 3, level 4. And that's what you should look at your life as. You should look at your life as a certain level when it comes to objectives, whether that's anything you do. You can see the progress. And sometimes you won't be able to see the progress for a while. And I guess it doesn't correlate in the sense of the actual video games where you can see the progress happen really fast. But in real life, I know the progress is a lot slower when you're gamifying stuff, but because you're thinking of it in a sense of gamification yourself to have this self-realization that you are trying to improve on skills and objectives by trying to use levels of gamification. It allows you to really be more assertive and more clear of the level that you're at when you're doing certain skills or trying to improve certain skills. There are a few ways I want to help you gamify your life. Number 1, finding your purpose. Get a piece of paper and pen and write down your goals. Consider what you want to achieve both in the short and long term. Reflect on what truly drives you and what you find meaningful in life. Set clear, achievable goals for your work. Writing down your goals is so powerful. Making them visible in front of you gives you this sense of you're going to try to do it. And it makes you kind of more of a doer rather than just procrastinate it in your head. With clear goals and trackable progress, you'll discover a new level of purpose and meaning in your work. Each small victory becomes a step towards accomplishing a bigger victory. At number 2, transforming tasks into triumphs. Create a to-do list for each day. Prioritize your tasks based on importance and deadline. Break down larger tasks into smaller manageable chunks. Use a system for tracking your progress, such as a planner or a digital app. By turning your work into a series of challenges and achievements, you'll experience the thrill of victory and the satisfaction of a job well done. You're allowing yourself to kind of think of these tasks as missions, things that you have to achieve in order for you to level up on a certain new skill. You'll experience the thrill of victory and satisfaction of a job well done. You'll see the tangible results of your efforts and feel proud of what you've accomplished. Number 3, unleashing your creativity. Set aside time each day to brainstorm new ideas. Collaborate with others to seek new perspectives. Take a break from your routine and try something new. Try to pick up a new skill or a hobby. Maybe you might find some interest in that. Get inspired by seeking out new resources for creativity. Creativity becomes your superpower. It helps you unleash your full potential and makes you become unstoppable. Number 4, taking control of your life just like you would in a video game. Make sure you reflect on every single day as it comes, because it's very important to evaluate the progress that you're making. Identify areas where you need to make a change. Surround yourself with positive people always around you. And I'd say one of the most important things you can take control of your life with is by owning your own actions and decisions. Everything you do in life is cause and effect. All your life circumstances are based on your own decisions. When you take ownership of your work and your environment, you'll discover a newfound sense of control and empowerment. Your experiences become shaped by your choices, and your life becomes a journey filled with purpose, excitement, and fulfillment. Make the choice of taking control of your life by owning your actions. Number 5, embrace scarcity. What I mean by this is focus on a specific goal at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself with so many choices. Allow yourself to level up at a pace where you think is comfortable. By choosing one specific goal or reward you want to achieve, it creates deadline, time constraints for yourself to create a sense of urgency. So embrace scarcity and let it motivate you. Last but not least, number 6, turning fear into fuel. One of the top points I mentioned was owning your own actions. Sometimes you have to acknowledge and embrace that you have failed. Failure is inevitable and success isn't. Use your fear as motivation to work harder and strive for excellence. Seek out challenges and take risks, knowing that failure is not the end, but a step towards success. Embrace your fear and use it to your advantage. This could be the greatest source of your growth. So think about it for a moment. Every experience you have, every choice you make, every achievement, every moment in life is an opportunity for growth and progress. When you start thinking of your life as like a gamified version of everything you do, it allows you to find this excitement, this source of fulfillment of knowing that you're going to progress if you stick and work hard at it. That's what hard work does. It's the fact that shows you progress, but it gives you this fulfillment of allowing yourself to see that you are advancing on levels. Hit that subscribe button to give me a chance at leveling up my own skills in this so-called game of life. Hopefully I've brought you some valuable insights that allows you to go ahead and find more excitement in your life through a gamified approach. And remember, don't quit your day.